Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. Good to have you with us on this Wednesday. I know it's Wednesday. It's rainy outside, but hey, Friday's not that far away. And guess what? I think we have a holiday on Friday. So many of us will be off on that. Glad to have you with us regardless. If you'd like to send us an email to find out exactly what we're doing on the show or who you'd like to feature on the show. Maybe you want to feature yourself. You've got a success story. You can email us at hcc.uptotheminute@hccs.edu, or you can call us now. Phone lines are open at 713-718-6395. Look for our content daily on Houston City College District's Facebook page. We're also on Instagram. You can find us on X, and you can also watch the whole version of the show on YouTube and on HCCTV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. The HCC Cybersecurity Program provides students with the opportunity to get Level 1 and Level 2 cybersecurity certifications in the field of cybersecurity and secure data storage. The term cybersecurity is a broad term as it relates to all industries that make sure or ensures that information technology systems are secure. The shortage of cybersecurity workers is a globally critical issue that is causing issues such as loss of lives, monetary burdens, career implications, political problems, and infrastructure outages. Recently, HCC was honored to host the head of cybersecurity for the International Police, or Interpol. Bjorn Vatny, Chief Information Officer for Interpol, addressed students at HCC's West Loop campus. Let's take a look at what some of the attendees had to say.
Most people know you can't do much of anything we do anymore without some concern for cybersecurity. And also with the advancement of AI, you can't do much in cybersecurity without AI. And hopefully people understand that you can't do much AI without cybersecurity.
HCC offers to me a great community. You have professors in the field, staff that are very helpful, and the student community also, because I usually attend the Cybersecurity Association meetings, and that gives me a lot of possibility to connect.
One of the benefits of being here at HCC is that we are actively engaged with our community and understanding what those needs are. So the community can reach out to us and say, we need students who are graduating from your programs with the following areas of expertise. So we're able to be a lot more in touch with our community and provide that as a community level college.
Now, recently we've been highlighting the amazing work done by HCC's fashion program. Fashion, creativity, and inspiration took center stage at Fashion Fusion 2026, showcasing the next generation of designers from Houston City College's fashion design program. More than 20 student contestants presented their original collections before top fashion industry leaders at the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. During the exhibition titled Frida, the Making of an Icon, the evening celebrated the powerful connection between art, innovation, and emerging talent. We want to highlight one of the outstanding young design students, Madeline Morrow. Let's take a look at some of her work.
This is my first year doing Fashion Fusion, and I wanted to do it because I felt confident in the skills that I had learned at HCC and wanted to prove myself. I chose this particular piece because I like how it shows two sides of Frida, like how she has multiple personalities and that she's more complicated than what seems on the surface. I also displayed that in my piece where I entered reveal, so it changes halfway through and shows a little bit of her concealment at first and her traditionalistic ways, and then it goes down to really reveal something a little bit more exposing, and I would say it gives it a bit more of a deeper meaning. This is the first time that I get to see my piece actually walk a runway, so that's very exciting for me. I entered Comic Palooza last year, through HCC, and I won fan favorite, and it was a wonderful experience, but it was just on a mannequin. I didn't get to see the actual garment in action.
It was an unforgettable evening for students and fashion professionals alike. Industry leaders, including Kathy Lee of Neiman Marcus, recognized the talent on display with Lee saying, "What's more exciting than knowing who is going to be the next Project Runway Tiger designer out there?" Congratulations to all our student designers for bringing creativity, vision, and passion to the runway. Here's an event that we previewed on Up to the Minute 4, HCC's annual Artificial Intelligence AI Innovative Symposium and Expo brought together industry leaders, educators, and students for a day of insight, collaboration, and hands-on exploration at the HCC West Loop campus. This is an annual event, and I'm sure everyone in attendance will want to come back for next year's event.
So when I was finishing my high school, I always had a love for computer science, but due to some family issues, I was not able to join the field. Then now when I saw that, HCC is offering bachelors, I hop onto the opportunity. I chose HCC because there are so many campuses that are near me, and when I took my daughter for dual credit, I had a great opportunity interacting with advisor over there, and I found them very friendly. So when I heard that they are doing bachelors and how cost effective that program is going to be for myself, I grabbed that opportunity.
Right now, I would say HCC has helped me tremendously. Prior to joining the program, I didn't really know anything other than basically a very simple end user of something like ChatGPT. I didn't know about large language models. I came in very fresh. So building the knowledge that I have now and being able to help build this project has been tremendous.
Our project is Bright Path Speech. It's an app that can help children to practice more words, and it's basically for children with special needs or speech disorder. Our app mostly focuses on the child practicing more and more words, and also it's helping, on the other hand, the speech language pathologist to track the progress in real time.
The need is actually very large. Currently, right now in the United States, there are over 7.5 million children that have a speech-related disorder. And by 2030, it's projected that we will be in need of an additional 60,000 speech-language pathologists. But there aren't as many at this point in time. So we are trying to help ease the burden on the pathologist, on the child, and on the parents. So our end goal is to get it in the hands of school districts and clinics. So we want more children to be able to have access to the help, and more speech pathologists to have access to be able to provide that help, since there is a need for speech language pathologists at this time. Okay. So along with the children having access and the school districts, we also want families to be able to have the access at home to help the child as well.
The HCC students, the one thing I see is this is the skills that are being needed. What HCC is doing is helping you prepare for what industry needs, and that's critical. And recognizing that and taking advantage of that, you're on the right path. Listen, talk, ask the questions, and engage. It always helps. Network with the opportunities, the professors, the other students, like the students that are working in industry. Network with them, learn from them. That diversity is key of helping to make your future, but come in with a passion that you will enjoy, of what you want to do for the future.
The symposium's rapid growth mirrors the college's own transformation. HCC has accelerated its leadership in applied AI, setting benchmarks across Texas and the nation. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will tell you about some special people honoring veterans This is an incredible story, and it's involving flights to Washington, D.C. Stay tuned.
Here in Houston, we're always planning the next step.
That step starts at Houston City College.
From caring
To creating.
To coding.
HCC is the college Houston needs. Take your next step here.
It's traumatizing when you have a sick child. Then you are tired, very, very tired. The Ronald McDonald House is next to the hospital. They have a washing machine, kitchen, nice bed, but it's also being with parents of other children that are sick. It's very important for healing yourself. And when you are healthy, you can take care of your child.
When faced with complex challenges, there are people who come together to solve problems and transform lives. That's us. We are Rotary. We work with community partners to build green spaces for all to connect with nature and each other. We support local youth through mentorship and literacy programs. We're committed to causes that improve lives everywhere. Find your cause and take action with us.
I remember seeing St. Jude commercials on TV and wondering, like, is that place legit? Like, those commercials are nice, but is that like a real thing? And having lived it, I can say for sure that that money is being put to incredible use. I've never once had to wait for insurance to approve a test or approve a medication. We didn't have to worry about any of those things thanks to the donations. And our family is forever grateful because it's completely changed our lives.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis, and we've got Alan Montgomery in the studio with us today, and we're talking about a very special thing called the Honor Flight. Now, this is a flight that takes place several times a year, treating our veterans, bringing them to Washington, D.C. to see the monuments and memorials. I've got to admit, I have heard of this program before. Good. I'm not a veteran myself, but both my grandfathers were in World War II. And about 15 years ago, my last surviving grandfather had a chance to go to Washington, D.C. with other World War II vets. At that time, there were many more than there are now. There are very few.
Sadly, there's not many left.
Yeah, and my uncle sent me some pictures of him, and I just thought it was such a cool idea. Here, this older gentleman from New Orleans was in the Army he was in Battle of the Bulge, and he gets a chance to go back to D.C. to be honored. They served him lunch, and they brought him back home the same day. And is this the same program that you work with?
It's very much what you described, very much what we do. We go to we'll go out on Friday morning. The veterans come at 5 o'clock in the morning to Hobby. We feed them breakfast. Then we get them onto the plane. We have a police escort through the airport and people clapping, carrying on. We get on the plane and we go to D.C. And the same thing happens when they get off the plane in D.C. There'll be 500 people there cheering them on.
Yeah.
And then we hop on buses and off we go to see the memorials.
And these gentlemen, what wars did they serve in? Is this going all the way up to the current wars?
Well, no, we'd like to, but we can't. We have World War II takes top priority, then Korea, and then Vietnam. So this last flight we had last month, we had 2 World War II gentlemen and 2 Korean veterans, and the rest are filled with Vietnam vets.
You know, it's amazing. When I was growing up, World War II veterans were everywhere. You could hear the stories. And now it's such a minor. Do you know of any estimates of how many World War II U.S. veterans we may have left at this point?
We're losing, I read it somewhere, but I think we're losing 500 a day or something.
That's just
tremendous number.
As our population is aging, these.
Well, they have to be 95 to 105.
Yeah. Well, my grandfather was in his early 90s when he passed away 10 years ago. So, but you see a lot of them. How meaningful it's for you to watch these veterans as they see this.
Well, it's meaningful to me being from Vietnam, but to see them interact with each other is tremendous. And of course, the World War II people, they've been heroes forever.
Yeah.
And Korea was the forgotten war, and Vietnam was the bad war.
Right.
But to see these men and women, we take both, interact with each other and tell their stories to each other. They've never talked about it because it's a horrible thing to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, my grandfather was saying, well, we didn't learn a lot of the stories, unfortunately, till he passed. And he spoke with a few of the family members about some of the things he'd seen over there. Is there a camaraderie between them, or there's any competition like, well, we were back doing it this way, and you guys had this
No, the competition days are over. Everybody's too old giving that stuff up. That's for young kids. It's mostly being with each other, I think. And the World War II and Korea guys and women, they didn't think they'd ever get to go see these memorials.
Yeah.
And for the Vietnam, it's the bad war, and they get together and share their, not war stories, but experiences with each other. And when we get to the Vietnam Wall, we have guys that have they have PTSD, but they freeze. They can't even walk down there.
Yeah.
And then eventually some of them will come on down, but a lot of the guys walk down to the year they were there and look for their buddies, which is very emotional.
That's what I could imagine, seeing the names.
And
well, Alan Montgomery is who we're talking with, the Honor Flight of Houston. You do this 5 times a year. We've got about a minute left.
4 times.
4 times a year.
We'd like to do 5 if we could get some more donations.
So how can you get the donations? What's your website? Tell us that so we can get that.
It's honorflighthouston.com. .org.
Okay.
And you can learn about Honor Flight, become a volunteer, sign up as a veteran, and there's a donation place as well. And we'll take anything from $1 to $1 million. We're proud to get it.
It's an incredible program you do. I know the program lit up my grandfather's life in the latter part of his life.
Certainly.
Yeah. So go to the website. We'll have the information in our social media posts. Thank you for service.
Thank you.
Alan Montgomery, thank you for being here today.
Certainly.
We'll be back after this.
En Houston, siempre planeamos el siguiente paso.
Ese paso comienza en Houston City College.
Del cuidado.
A la creación.
A la promoción.
HCC es la universidad que Houston necesita. Tu siguiente paso es aquí.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Dear coach. Dear coach.
Dear coach, they don't teach you that inner strength is the most important kind of strong. But you taught me that.
They don't teach you how to build confidence in yourself or how to deal with all the pressures all at once. But you taught me that.
First tee was more than golf. It's where I discovered what I'm capable of.
You didn't just prepare me for 18 holes. You were preparing me for every day of my life. Learn more at firsttee.org.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. It's been called the beating heartbeat of the Houston City College system. HCC Central is the birthplace of Houston City College. HCC Central is a beautiful campus located in the heart of downtown Houston. Right now, let's take a closer look at their programs.
I've always wanted to be a cook since I was younger, so it wasn't a hard choice for me.
Houston City College is opening doors to high-demand careers at a cost that makes sense. Located in the heart of Midtown Houston, the HCC Central Campus offers a college lifestyle experience in an historic location with hands-on training in fields like culinary and pastry arts, smart building technology, HVAC, and barbering. These industries are growing, and Houston City College is preparing students to step in and succeed.
When I finish HCC, I plan on starting off as a line cook if I can, and as I progress, I plan on maybe starting my own catering business or starting my own restaurant.
HCC has a long tradition of shaping the careers of celebrated, award-winning chefs and innovative entrepreneurs. Names like Hugo and Ruben Ortega and Felipe Riccio are just a few who began their journey here.
There was a lot of lessons that I took from being at HCC. If you work hard, you're gonna get somewhere. It shows that it's the stepping stone, that strong, foundation, that good teachers, good facilities, a community that's embedded in the place where it's at.
Today, the HCC Central Campus continues that legacy, guiding and inspiring the next generation of culinary talent. The future stars who will define Houston's food scene and beyond.
HCC is preparing me for my dreams because I want to open a baking bar.
That sense of guidance and support is something echoed across the program. Others say the strength of HCC comes from the experience behind the instructors and the impact that expertise has on every lesson.
Our chefs are very qualified to teach their students, and we learn everything we need to know before getting into the field. And once we get into the field, we'll be more than prepared. My advice, go through with it because it'll be worth it.
HCC offers a wide range of programs designed for today's workforce and tomorrow's opportunities.
HCC is preparing me for the future, and they always want to hear about when we leave here, about what we're doing in the future and where we were.
HCC is preparing students for the jobs of today and the opportunities of tomorrow. And with Houston's rapid growth, the construction industry needs a steady pipeline of skilled talent. HCC is stepping up to meet that demand. The Smart Building Technology program, the first of its kind in Texas, gives students real, hands-on experience with integrated building systems, from Ethernet and fiber optics to audio-visual, low-voltage lighting, fire alarms, security, and energy management.
I chose Smart Building Technology, one, because of the passion of the instructor, but also he informed me of how it would closely relate to my military occupational specialty as a military policeman, law enforcement in specific. So from a security standpoint, being able to apply security cameras as well as other low voltage technology into the house, they would provide comfort for families and for our long-termers that are out there. They would help provide security for them in their homes.
Students also work in building automation and smart tech, preparing them for careers in the connected, high-tech buildings shaping our cities. With Houston's climate driving demand for skilled HVAC professionals, the college is leading the way, training students with the latest technology and real-world experience.
The instructors are really excellent. They actually help me out a lot, help me understand a lot about the components of HVAC, the compressor, the condenser, the evaporator, and the metering device. And they also help me a lot to understand more. They really push me to do better and to learn more and to get more outer side experience, not just in school, but to also go outside and practice on my own.
The instruction is preparing me for my future goals, because in the future, I do, especially being a woman in like a mainly man's field, it prepares me to know that what I can do as a woman in the field, I'm more usable. You can't go wrong with just starting and enrolling into this class.
HCC's quality instruction and hands-on learning help students build confidence, think creatively, and prepare for a competitive industry, honing skills needed to step into the field ready to succeed.
It is a very competitive field, and they know that, so they try to prepare me really good, before sending me out there. But if you choose HCC, I feel like you'll be the best.
As students in the HVAC program master a trade that keeps homes and businesses running, they're stepping into a field where skilled hands are always in demand.
I'm gonna continue working in the field and gain as much experience as I can, and maybe one day own my own business.
That same spirit of opportunity carries over into a very different kind of craft, one where precision, creativity, and customer trust can lead to becoming your own boss.
I'd like to get my own barbershop.
From climate-controlled systems to clippers and shears, HCC is helping students build real-world skills that open doors, spark independence, and lay the foundation for entrepreneurship.
We're getting a lot of hands-on work with dealing with mannequins, learning 90-degree cuts, learning how to do perms, chemical services, a little bit of manicures as well. So really just getting to touch all aspects of the barbering field to offer more services.
In HCC Central Campus's Barber Stylist Lab, students aren't just learning a craft, they're preparing for a career.
I chose this particular field because, for one, I love hair. I love hair. Ever since I was in middle school, I've always loved hair. After knowing that for so many years, it's just like, what else is there to do? I love hair, so why not do hair?
Learning in the classroom is beneficial, but you don't really learn how to cut hair until you actually get the clippers in your hands. So I think we're getting a fair amount of that.
And it's that real world experience that defiantly sets standards for students to have long-term success. Well, that's all the time we have for you on today's Up to the Minute. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.